What happens when life hits you blow for blow and the storms seem never ending? Yet, instead of laying down and giving up, letting your storms consume you, you remain steadfast, finding the willpower, the strength you didn't know existed, and the courage to keep pushing forward. That is perseverance. How you respond to your circumstances is key. Welcome to the basics of perseverance. Good night, good evening, great people. This is A Peace of Mind, and welcome to the Basics of Perseverance, where their story may be your story and coming to you raw and uncut. And without further ado, I have my special guest for today, Freddy Dee. How you doing, sir?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm good. Now, before we get started, I know you just came off a tour, early February. How was that?
It was great. I got to see a lot of new cities, meet a lot of individuals that I didn't know knew me,
Uh-huh.
and it's just great anytime, especially during pandemic time when you can get out and interact with different type of people and still make a move,
Okay.
for your career.
Okay, cool. Now I was following you guys. Now let me get this right. I know y'all dropped 3 videos and 9 tracks. Am I
Right.
correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And so who would you say, which city showed you the most love? Atlanta? Where you went? Alabama?
hmm
You went to Mississippi? Out of
hmm
those, who showed you, who gave you much love?
I say it's a close race with Montgomery and Atlanta.
Okay. I figured that.
Close.
Yeah, I figured that. That's like home team right there. I figured that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Most people know you as an artist, entertainer, however you want to put it. But most people don't know who you are as an individual. So explain to those who do not know you, who is Freddy Dee as an individual?
As an individual, I'm an activist. My father is 7. I'm a man. I stand on principle about a lot of things. I believe in equality, and I believe that all of us got opportunity and should take care of opportunity, take advantage of opportunity. Because opportunity don't come by, as it should.
That's true. That's very true. Okay, so I know you've gone through a lot, growing up, as you got older and everything. And when life happens, it hits us hard. You're getting hit left and right with curveballs. Sometimes you want to give up, and sometimes you find that why you keep pushing. So when life breaks you, how do you handle that? Could you pinpoint and give me maybe one example and how you handle the situation, how you keep yourself balanced?
Um, I had a situation 6 years ago where my mama and daddy ended up going to feds, and they all I knew. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
kind of leaned on them a lot as a crutch. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But how I handled that situation was I pep talked myself and told myself, okay, look, you know what I'm saying? This your test from God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This your chance to show you are the man that they built you to be. So go for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it be hard when those challenges come. Some people might get a challenge where they lose their job and lose their home. You know what I'm saying? But
Correct.
my advice to them is just keep the faith and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something like that better. Just keep going.
Okay. That's a good response. Cause when that's all you know, and you've leaned on a person or individual or that support so long, it's kind of like, okay, how do I do it on my own? What do I need to do? What avenues? How do I go from having them do all the work, and now I got to do all the work? I gotta make connections with
Right.
different people here and there and build it
Right.
up. Now,
Right.
so it's kind of like you got that ground foundation, but now they're not there at that moment, so you had to get it from the muscle, as we
Right.
say, and go
Right.
from there.
Right.
Okay, that's understandable. And I forgot to mention, I meant to say this in the beginning. I want to say I'm really proud of you. Like
Thank you.
I've as you know, I've dabbled and dabbled and worked with several artists, and I received a lot of pushbacks. And you know,
Right.
we don't have several conversations, and I can say one thing you do is listen. You take
Hmm.
advice, you think about it, and you give your feedback. So I like that. Other artists, sometimes they get the big head, they get real
Yeah.
cocky, and you know, I tend to fall back because it's like, yeah, you the artist, yeah, you may know this, but I have pull and connection in different avenues that you have no
Right.
idea, but I can't expose those to you because you're showing me how you are right now with the pushback. And that's,
Right.
you
Right.
know,
Right.
and so I commend you on that because you remain humble and you're still always looking to meet new people and network. Like you said, you met people that you didn't even know knew who you were. So
Right.
that just opened you up that people are watching. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? People are
Right.
watching you. Okay, so let's talk about seasons. You know, to everything there's a season, and that
Hmm.
includes people. There's no
Hmm.
coincidence that people walk into your life, whether it's a long period of time or whether it's a short period of time. You know, some people come into your life to teach you a lesson. Some people come in your life to use you. Some people come into your life to for you to guide them through something, help them through something. You know, so when you talk about seasons and people, how do you dictate or have that discernment of the people that you want in your circle around you? How do you weave those people out that you know that it's going to be a 50-50 balance? You know, you got my back, I got your back type scenario.
What I learned, the people that you want to be in your circle
Mm-hmm.
is 90% of the time the people that don't need to be in your circle. So you might have those day one homeboys that come from the same situations and places that you come from, but they haven't adjusted to know that it's a bigger world out there.
Correct.
So I've had friends who do things I would never speak on, especially on camera,
Of
but
course, of course.
they get money in certain avenues and they're comfortable getting money in those avenues.
Correct.
So a person like me telling them, hey, chase this dream with me. This how we can eat and never have to worry about a law official ever.
Yes.
For them to look at something that might work and something that is actually working
Mm-hmm.
is a lose-lose for them.
Mm-hmm.
But a person like me who 100% believes in that grind and that dream know that I have to be around people who believe in that dream like me.
Mm-hmm.
So I done met people I didn't knew for a year compared to people I knew all my life that if I call them right now, they jumping. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I realized that don't pick your circle. Let your circle make itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you start going places, trust me, people will drop off, and you just keep the ones that stay the whole trip.
Yes, it's kind of like you can't take everybody on your journey.
Right.
Your circle of people, you guys are supposed to motivate and push each other. I did a post, I think it was about a week ago, and pretty much it was something of the nature like supporting your friends. You know, if your homegirl do eyelashes and do a good job, why you not spending your money with the homegirl? Your
Come on.
homeboy sell t-shirts, your homeboy got a detailing service. Why not let them detail your service? They
Come
want to
on.
go everywhere else, but you're supposed to be support. That's your homeboy. That's your homegirl. You're supposed to be supporting them. And I've come to the conclusion just by observing and looking at a lot of stuff, and also a lot of things that I've dealt with, and the people in my inner circle that I deal with. I only have 5 people in my inner circle, and these I'm not talking about family. I'm talking about 5 people that are not family, but they are like family. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's in my inner circle. If I call, if I need something, is this, that, and third, or we're always working on idea. But my post pretty much stated that, what I realized that some of these people that they call their friends, they can't fathom to see them do better than what they're
Right.
doing. They can't fathom to see them elevate. And it's like, so what? They doing better than you. If you with them from the beginning to the end and you pushing them, they gonna take care of you. Tyler Perry said, in regards to black businesses, if you take care of the black businesses will take care of the community. And
Absolutely.
he's absolutely right. You see, he has that big old theater, and look at all the black actors and actresses and employees, producers that he hired. He was listen, I don't know how much he was paying Cicely Tyson, but he was paying her a nice little grip. And
Right.
Cicely Tyson is a legend. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So you got to look at it from them aspects. If you're trying to, sometimes you got to leave people where they at. You can't grab. Everybody's not gonna come with you. You know, and that's just from, like I said, that's just from the beginning to the end of me even being in entertainment, working with different people in all arenas. That's just what people got to understand. And dealing with as an artist, it's even harder because you have those clicks and
Right.
everything. So when you have those clicks, it's kind of hard to break through, and you find yourself getting more support out of your
Right.
city, in a city that you probably never been to, but they've heard of you, and you get a lot of support from them versus the local love that's supposed to be around.
Right.
And it's just a lot of envy and hate, and that's why I tell people a lot of times you need to check them people that's in your circle, because the ones that are kiki and high in your face, they crabs.
I'm gonna tell you how to on the spot
Yeah.
win somebody out.
Mm-hmm.
Say something to them that they like and you know they like,
Yeah.
but got your brand on it. So, for example, I had a homeboy. This nigga love clothes,
Mm-hmm.
and when I say thousands on clothes, easy, it's no problem to spend $100 on a shirt if you
But
think the shirt
but he
is,
won't
you know what
spend
I'm
with
saying?
you.
Okay, if I tell this nigga, well, when I used to tell this nigga, boy, I'm selling shirts, get you one support.
No way.
Oh, my shirt should be free. Free.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
my homeboy, I got a homeboy right now, my day one.
Mm-hmm.
He's part owner of a club. I spend money in that club.
Yeah.
Of course, my admission will be free,
Yeah.
and I don't even want my admission free.
You pay.
But I guess I could say I deserve that stance to where, okay, yeah, my admission free. But
Okay.
when I get in there,
You spend.
let me get a bottle. Let me get a section.
Yeah.
Let me get her from the drink, him from the drink. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
If I wanted to, it all could be free.
Yeah.
But this is my way of giving back and showing my home. But I'm supporting your hustle. This is
Yeah.
what I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spend money on it.
Yeah.
Because when I go to the white folks club, I'm spending 200-300 on the bottle. I'm
Yeah.
spending 500-600 on the section.
Thank
So
you.
why not support my homeboy?
Yeah. And that,
You know
and
what I'm saying?
that's another thing. And I'm a killer too. I may get a lot of slap back with this one. Family the same way too.
Yeah.
Family the same way too. So I experience and family. You expect your family to support you over your friends, but then that doesn't happen too. Your family will rather spend $200-$300 at a
Mm-hmm.
club in Miami,
Yeah.
but don't want to spend with you because oh, this people, I don't know how it's gonna be, da 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 da
Yeah.
da.
Yeah.
And so we got to get out of that mindset of okay, just because this person's getting it, this your homeboy, oh, he getting it, he'll be all right. No, support your homeboy, support your homegirls so they can grow. When they grow and you stay with them and you stick with them, they can come back and help you.
Right.
People don't understand. It's a mentality thing. Like you said, some people, you telling them to come follow this dream with you, and they like, nah, bro, you can have that. I support your music, but it's so much bigger than that. Your music open you up to different avenues, different people. You never know who you come across. I tell people
Right.
every
Right.
time, you never know. You may be at the right place at the right time, and you come across somebody that, like you say, may know you, but you don't know them, and
Right.
that may be one door
Right.
opportunity that was not, you didn't even think of, out of nowhere.
Right. Right.
So since we talking about people, friends, and all that, I'm gonna throw you some words, and I know you're gonna have a lot to say on this topic. Um, we're gonna talk about friends. When you go talk about trust, loyalty, betrayal, deceit, um, how can I say this? How would you sum up all of that into one? Have you ever been betrayed, deceived?
Absolutely.
Honestly, like how do you determine, you know, if you can trust this person, if it's loyalty, betrayal? How do you deal with that in general? Just give me a rundown of that. How you deal with it?
Always know your personnel.
Hmm.
A dude, God bless the dead, taught me that. Um, what I mean by know your personnel is know certain people's tendencies and habits.
Hmm.
So I got certain friends that I don't take in certain situations. I
Okay.
got friends I club with. I only see them and hang with them in the club.
Club.
You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
friends in the music business. I'm only around them when it's dealing with music.
Hmm.
Then I got friends when I could go to Chicago in the roughest hood in the world, and I got those type of friends. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I know my personnel. I know who will work for me in certain situations.
Hmm.
Now, as far as the betrayal go, I done seen that because you never always see it coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the best way to move around that is knowing your personnel. If
Hmm.
I know this dude right here, hunch a snake, if it had a head, you know what I'm saying? That's not the dude you should have around your wife because you knowing the
Yeah.
minute your head turn, he gonna do something that'll betray your trust. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
you don't leave the door open for certain situations. Know your personnel and deal with it accordingly.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you get red flags? Because a lot of people normally ignore the red flags, and they be like, "Oh nah, they ain't like that." Da 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 da, and the red flags are in their face. And I feel like when the red flags are there and you ignore them, now you're gonna get taught a lesson. God gonna
Right,
make you gonna do it.
right.
So you see a lot of red flags when you
Oh man,
just yeah.
oh man. I done had dudes I ain't talked to in months and months, and
Hmm.
when a video dropped, hey, what you got going? You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to such and such about you the other day. I'm like, dude, I ain't talked to you in months.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So stay away from those when you move and creating a buzz and they want to be into that limelight.
Hmm.
But when you doing the grind,
They
it's
not there.
yeah, I'm gonna holler at you later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't ignore them signs. Trust me.
Yeah, I never understood that why they, it's funny. And I know I saw a post where you made it like you was pretty much talking about like when you got money and you're doing good, this, that, and third, and you out clubbing, they all around you, they want to, migrate to you, but then when you talking about you changing your life and you talking about God and stuff like that, they kind of like veer off or you don't hear
That
from them. Talk to me
puzzles
on
me.
that. Talk about that a
That
little
puzzles
bit.
me. And I noticed that because I'm the type like I don't care about the likes
Hmm.
on social media platforms, but I do pay attention to what people respond to.
Hmm.
So let's just say in the middle of the day, you say, "Oh, God is so good. He blessed me with a car," for
Yeah.
example. Don't post the car.
Just post
Just
that.
say, just say, God is so good. He no, don't even say what you got.
Yeah.
God is so good. He's been blessing you.
Hmm.
I guarantee you, your likes will be at a minimum. If it'll be way less than if you got on there and said, "Puss asshole just tried me."
Hey,
People are
you,
jump on that bitch. Who?
you,
What?
you.
What happened?
What? Who they
Tag
talking
the other
to?
people.
Where the video at?
Yeah, you feel me? So I look at that like I'm like, dude, it's crazy how you can be giving glory to the Most High,
Yeah.
and people glorify devilish things.
Yeah.
So
It's.
drama would make you tune in and light my social media platform up. But if
Yeah.
I'm just humbled and talking about God, You
You ain't
not
finna
paying
get,
attention.
yeah, you ain't finna get them clicks. And I tell people that you know, likes and comments, if you ain't converting into no sales, that don't mean nothing to me. I can care less about that, because you may have more support and followers outside of social media who purchase and support versus on. I've learned that too. So that's why it's like with the likes and stuff, like I've even seen where people put, oh, I got a raise, or I got a brand new car. People won't click and like, but like you said, moment they see some drama, they be tee 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 tee.
But
You know what I'm
I'm gonna give
saying?
you some game. This some game, right? I never told nobody this. You the
Mm-hmm.
first person I'm sharing this with on your platform.
Okay.
What I do now is I play a numbers game,
Mm-hmm.
not likes. I'm talking views. So I don't post many statuses unless I'm sharing like one of my videos or past lives. I put it
Mm-hmm.
on my stories.
Mm. Yeah.
I sit back and watch my stories. I'm at 1,000,
Yeah.
1,500. But if I just say good morning, everyone, I'm at 20.
It's not that. See, here's the thing. With that, what you said, because I figured that out too. Here's the thing. Everybody is posting every day, right? So you got a ton of stuff going down your feed. Your story only stays there for 24 hours. They see you got a new story. They want to see, oh, I wonder what they got going on.
Right.
That's all it is. I want to see what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So like
Exactly.
we ain't gonna do no name drop, but like when you posted videos from the other week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know that's it's crazy. That's how I work, but that's how the mind work, and you got to look at it like that too with Instagram. The 9 blocks. They say you got 9 blocks, and then you got to add white space in there because the eye is trained to see 9 blocks. But
Right.
if you just throw it on the story and everything, it's the same difference as on Facebook with the stories and stuff. So I absolutely agree with you on that. It's
Right.
crazy. It's the mentality, the change of the mindset. And I can say you have been working on the change of your mindset and shifting the way you thinking and everything. I know that for a fact because you know we have conversations.
Right.
We talk a lot. I talk on a different I talk on a different status of stuff. And then, but I don't want y'all to get it twisted now, because you know, we switch it on. I switch it on and off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But for the most part, you try to keep it cordial with people and everything. And like you said, you just gotta weave out and pay attention and just sit back and watch. Because like I said, people may not be saying they watching you, they may not be liking or clicking, but they watching you. They
Right.
watching your every move, and they probably trying to count your pockets too. You never
All the time.
you never know. You know what I'm saying? So you know, since we talk about the friends betrayal and everything, you know, forgiveness lifts the heavy load, and sometimes people carry so much unforgiveness that they block opportunities. They make themselves sick. They stress themselves out. So let me ask you this: is it easy for you forgive, and is it anybody or anyone that you have not forgiven yet? Or talk to me.
I can forgive damn near everything in the world that a person done did to me. Cause
Okay.
I know I done did some foul things in life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
But the hardest thing for me to ever forgive is, let's just say somebody came and killed my baby.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I can't see myself just, it's okay, I forgive you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But nobody's perfect. But that's just me, my mentality. But
Yeah.
trust me, it's some things that been did to me, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna be buddy buddy back with you,
Okay. Okay.
but I can get to a point where my mind works in overdrive. Like, it's not worth giving him my energy
Mm-hmm.
and being mad while I'm in the vicinity of certain people because something they did to me. They should be mad that they did something to me and lost a good person like me. I
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be the one mad.
Yeah.
So I don't give people my energy like that. You don't share energy with everybody.
Yeah. So you're a good energy reader.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. 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 I like that. That's actually a good thought process. I think that'll be for anybody. You know, you can forgive. Well, most people, it's a process for some people. It is
Right.
a process for some people, but some people like yourself can easily forgive. But it's just certain stuff when you hit a certain nerve, then there's no forgiveness right there. That'll be something that
Yeah.
you will have to work on along the way. But like you said, it just depends on what it is. You know, the situation or the circumstances. You
Right.
know. Okay, so you know, what is something that you wish you would have known or somebody would have told you to your 20-year-old self?
Streets don't love you. Streets don't love you, bro.
Hmm.
Like, if I could talk to my 20-year-old self, I would drill that in my head. Dude, everybody be talking about this street code and street law. The streets do not love you. You can go right now and get 100 years. I'm gonna tell you how the process go because I done been there.
Talk to
The,
me.
the the first year is free you. Numerous people sending you money, letters, answering a couple phone calls. Going on that second year, you forgot about it. By everybody except your mama, sister, and your cousin. That third year, it's another nigga popping. Your baby mama got a new man. You feel me? Your mama getting tired of putting minutes on the phone. You feel me? The fourth year, shit, you need an energy kit. They gotta give you free soap, free toothbrush. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
keeping it.
no, no,
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I know what you're talking. I
I'm telling
understand.
you, the streets
Yeah.
don't love these folks,
So
and
to the,
everybody
go ahead, finish
they
up.
hollering what they doing for the streets. Like, man, come on, man.
Yeah. So to these young jits out here, because I have a couple of them that work with me at the food bank, and sometimes I go ball with them. You know, one of them was like, I think we caught a picture. Somebody showed me a picture, and he had this little eyebrow. I guess he was calling himself being in the game. And I was like, dude, I said, man, I said, have you ever had a gun pulled on you, yo? Like, I was like, these streets ain't for you. Oh, I'm getting money. How you getting money? You ain't serving there. I hope you out there washing cars. So to these young kids, 18-year-olds, the 20-year-old, please say that one more time.
Streets don't love you, bro. Get out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I can't say for those who in the streets for profitable purposes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, but save it. You know what I'm saying? Try to get out of it. But those who just in it just because it's a fad, get out the way, bro. Trust me. There's some dangerous situations out there. Like, you ain't never been in no situation, and that what kills me too. A lot of people haven't been in situations
Mm-hmm.
and comment on situations like I would have did that or oh that couldn't have been me. You never been in that situation.
So you can't say
You
it could have
can't
been.
say
Yeah.
what you would have did.
Yeah.
When if you got every day of the week a nigga coming through shooting through your mama window, and these niggas stay on a whole nother city,
Yeah.
you can't say, "Well, I wouldn't have called the beef off. Well, they would have had." How you gonna say that? How? When the nigga who house they shooting at ain't got no car, he borrowed another nigga gun. You, I done seen this.
Yeah, that's
Come on,
crazy,
bro.
yo. That's
I done
crazy.
seen when a nigga get shot at or raw, he gotta call another nigga. Yeah, man, bring me that. A nigga just
Why would
bring
you
you that.
why would you want somebody else's piece anyways? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what they got on that piece.
You in the way.
Yeah.
Get out the way, bro. Let them people have that, because it's people that's built for those situations. They in that environment. Let them have that. Get out the way.
Yeah. Okay, okay. All right, you guys, we're gonna take a brief break and we'll be right back to you.
All right.
Hi, I'm Lakita Logan Range, the creative director of Live and Lavish Events, where we specialize in creating unforgettable special events and weddings for you and your guests. Lavish Events is a full-service wedding, event management, and decor company. From concept to execution, we will make sure that your event runs smoothly and it is absolutely flawless. So for your next event, remember, live and lavish events, your key ingredient to having a spectacular event.
All right, welcome back. Today I have with me Freddy Dee for you guys just joining us. So we're gonna pick up where we left off at. So I want to talk about dimming your light. Too often, people dim their light. Sometimes they may not know they have a light. Sometimes they may, feel condemned by the light if they shine it too bright. So have you ever found yourself dimming your light? And if so, why? If you could answer that for me, and how did it make you feel?
I
Or
did.
no? Okay, talk to me.
And the worst thing I ever did, and I even look back on it now and be like, damn, I was tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I always been humble.
Yeah.
And one day somebody gave me the wrongest advice ever. Man, you need to stunt more. People want to see you, do this and that. And, you got to get cocky. All the greatest people are cocky. And I took that advice and thought I was running with it. So now I'm big boy talking. Oh, nigga, I got this. I got that. I'm flossing on every corner. And it left a bad taste in a lot of genuine people's mouth. Like,
okay,
why all of a sudden he's this big flosser? You know what I'm saying? Why he can't be the same dude? And a chick made me realize that I was going down the wrong path. And she told me, like, D, everybody know you ain't hurting her.
Yeah.
Why is you trying to prove a point that's already proven beyond doubt?
Mm-hmm.
So I found out that people don't, no matter what you see, the glitz and the glam, trust me, people don't like everyday stunting.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to remind people or to confirm, for example, that you still have whatever you put out there of having. But everyday basis, people get tired of it. Your light will slowly go out. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Speaking on that stunting situation, it'd be interesting to me because I get it, like you say, you do it temporarily, whatever. But like when people get on and they just flashing all this money and doing all this, in my mind, you just setting yourself up to get got. That
And
that
that's
that
not,
that's how I see it. Got the gold chain. Okay, it's cool to have a couple of chains on. It's cool. But when you fronting chain gold, the rings and stuff like that, and you thinking nobody won't get you, they will get you. They will find a way. I don't care. If they plotting, they will get you. And sometimes it be the closest homeboys to them. I've seen it. I've
come on,
seen it. You know what I'm
come on,
saying?
man.
That's why it's like you can't. Yes, you gotta see how deep is the loyalty with people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where their mindset at. You like you said, you gotta really feel their energy, know your personnel, see where their mindset, see where they head at. You know what I'm saying? And
And
I'm like,
never think, no matter how much money you get, that you untouchable. Because I'm telling you,
exactly.
look at all these big artists down here.
Listen, I don't see. Listen, NFL player done been robbed twice.
Come on, man.
They getting set up left and right. People's
Right.
intention, and like if you got a homeboy, let's just say you got a homeboy, or you go back to the hood, or somebody make you big, you play football, you made it, you can't go back and stay in that hood, and you can't stay
Nah.
in that hood too long. you
Nah.
got you got less than 24 hours, visit your family, hey, or tell them to meet you somewhere, because even though you grew up with them, the mindset is different. So now they know, oh, yo got money. So, we're gonna try to do this, that, and third. People gotta be real careful. And I think a lot of people with money, they feel like they can still stay in their ways and still go back to the hood and not expect anything to happen to you, and you just can't do it.
Not
Regardless,
without a problem.
yeah. And regardless how much money you have, you don't have to flash it. Nobody don't need to know what you have. They don't need
At
to know
all.
that. You can have all the money in the world, you still dress like a bum.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I tell people all the time, like, money for me is more of a comfort thing, more than a saying like this is a necessity, like I need it at all times. Like, it's more of a comfort thing to where I know if it's ever a problem, I should be able to throw some money at it and be okay.
Yeah.
I don't look at money like, oh, I need the biggest chain in the game. I need the most expensive whip. I need to let people know I spent $1,500 on these shoes. That ain't
Why?
what my money for.
Listen, I thought so. It's funny you say that because I'm gonna give you two things before we move on. Number one, when they be getting all these diamonds, the gold, and cutting their gold chains with diamonds, they're devaluing the gold. Diamonds ain't worth crap. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it solid gold, pure gold. Another thing, when you said like when they talk about they spent 1,500 on some shoes and what them shoes gonna clean up? What them shoes? What kind of benefit you get from the shoe? Cause the value depreciates on them shoes as soon as you take them out and you wear them. And I say this to say when you talk about the mindset, I remember the battle between Jeezy and what's your
Gucci.
boy Gucci Man.
Gucci.
And I don't remember exactly, but I'm just paraphrasing because I didn't watch the battle, but they said it was good. I'm just paraphrasing when Gucci was like something about how much he spent on his chains, his shirt, and his shoes, and Jeezy turned around and said, "I'm sorry, I don't have." I think it was like a $1,500 shoes or outfit or something like that. He said, "Let's talk about real estate because I own half of Atlanta."
Come on.
So
What could you say then?
that's the mentality. You can tell the mentality that Jeezy on. Jeezy's not about that materialistic stuff. He's more on let's invest in my community. Let's build it up. We need to own more stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get like I think that's where the music industry is kind of twisted right now because you have these artists and it's just like they do a lot of things for sure. I could be wrong. I don't know what they do outside of entertainment. It is entertainment, so they got to keep up this facade and this front for the entertainment purposes. But I think they should just be themselves. Like, don't worry about what your label say, because at the end of the day, it's like you're putting on a sheet over here, and then when you get off, you taking off that sheet and you being you.
Right.
Show your supporters the real you, who you are as a person, not just the entertainment side, so they can listen to your music, pay to come to your concerts, pay for your CDs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Can we get some more genuine artists, independent artists? You know what I'm saying? That's just be themselves. You ain't got to do all that to get people attention to follow you and stuff. You know.
Right.
So I got about three more segments, then I'm gonna let you go so y'all can eat. Let's talk, I know. Tell Gabby we coming. Tell her patient. Let's talk about your comfort zone. You know, sometimes people could get complacent in their comfort zone, and it could be for many reasons. Some people, I had one person to say, you know, okay, well, I retired, you know, my kids are grown, I'm just living life and I'm chilling, but then they still have some activities that they can do to keep themselves moving and going. Then you have some that just don't want to do anything. So have you ever found yourself in that comfort zone where you were just lagging, procrastinating? It was like, whoa. But then something clicked and you was like, okay, D, you got to get up because you know you can do more than what you're doing right now. You have to push yourself to get where you want to be. If you desire to do this, that, and the third, you got to get off your butt and do it. You got to put some work into it. So have you ever had yourself in that comfort zone where you had to dig out and like slap yourself a couple of times, like, okay, yo, get
Listen, I got comfortable with the music and lost 3 years of time
Ooh.
like that. And I'm like, what happened? Like,
Yeah.
I was just going this way, and in my mind, okay, I'm still going that way,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm actually plummeting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because again, I had people around me that was complacent and making me complacent. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you good, you Freddy Dee. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they never let your ego get boosted outside your means.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because while I'm doing that, time passing me by, I'm spending my time in the street, and before long, it's a new kid down the block, and now he in demand. You know what I'm saying? And now
Mm-hmm.
you the OG now. You the
Yeah.
nigga that came and went. You the soldier boy. If you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And no disrespect,
No,
because he
no,
rich as
no,
hell. But
no. I
I'm saying
understand.
in terms of he was the wave.
Yeah.
They patent a lot of things from him in his wave.
Mm-hmm.
But then that he got complacent, like, I'm that guy. It is what it is.
Yeah.
By the time he realized, wait, I haven't did this in so long. Let me jump into it.
Correct.
Now it's like, boy, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
nobody know your greatness like you.
yeah. Okay. So how long did it take you to get out of that rut?
It took me a whole year to like start the ball back rolling. You know what I'm saying? Then I ended up when the ball did start back rolling. I had to go to jail, sit
Mm-hmm.
down for a little while, but I still already left it to where it's in okay. As soon as I touch down, I can pick up where I left off. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I left for you. Got to leave a positive impact on people because you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music is timeless, so you got to make it to where it's in. No matter what, I can always come back and start from here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They say you only great as your last hit, so
Yeah.
you got to make it something.
Okay. Okay, okay. So let's talk about living in the past. Have you ever found yourself living in the past? A lot of people can't move forward because they're always reverting back to the past. Have you ever find yourself doing that? And if so, explain to me in what ways.
I've done it. I used to say, well, I used to have this many cars or this much money, and I sold this and that, and
Mm-hmm.
for what? You know what I'm saying? The way I broke myself out of doing that is, okay, now what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, is you trying to go back there or is you trying to be the D that you is today? You know what I'm saying? So, as far as that living in the past, that's not good.
Okay. I like that. So we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna make a statement and I want you to close us up, okay?
All right.
What you go through is always temporary. And what you go through is not saying that's the person who you are, but it's making you into the person you need to go. Let's go.
You're only strong as your weakest link in every sense of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
I always remember that no matter how tough or how hard the situation, if you got a strong link around you and all of y'all link together, y'all will be tougher. A rope will probably break faster than a chain, depending on the material. So, do you have rope material around you, or you got links?
All right. And that concludes our episode for this evening. Tell the people where they can follow you at.
You can follow me at Freddy D 863. That's FreddyDee 863 on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
All right, you guys, I will have his information down there. Make sure you go click on his Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. But his information will be down and below. Thank you for being a part of the segment and pausing your dinner for this
Thank you for
evening on
having
your
me.
drive back. Y'all drive safe back to Tally. And this has been another episode of Basis of Perseverance, where their story may be your story, and how you handle your current situations or circumstances is key. This is a peace of mind, and until next time, peace and blessings.